Hey, what's up, guys? It's Steve again, Harmless Rebel. Just a real quick, the final of the record store day drops was today. Just got back a little bit ago. Just ended up having a little breakfast and wanted to show what I got. This record store day drop was pretty expensive. Everything was double LPs. Pretty much everything was over $35, and the record store that I go to that usually has 7 or 8 boxes of record store day items only had 3 boxes. So a lot of the stuff was a little more limited this time, and they just didn't get a lot. So even last record store day, they had 5 or 6 boxes, or the last drop last month, they had 5 or 6 boxes. This one, again, they only had 3 boxes, and a lot of those boxes were half filled with the same, so some of the albums they got like 10 copies of, and a lot they only got 1 copy of. So this first one is one they only got 1 copy of. Luckily, I got there about 45 minutes before they opened. I was number 6 in line, and I was the only one looking for hard rock or metal. Everybody in front of me was looking for jazz and hip hop. So the first one limited to 7,000. I was surprised they only had one of these, and I forgot this was coming out. But this is Alice Cooper's Special Forces live at the Apollo Theater, Glasgow, February 1982. Let's see. Still got their big hits on here. No More Mr. Nice Guy, I'm 18. Under My Wheels. Very cool. $1 Billion Baby, School's Out. Generation Landslide. Let's see. Oh, cool. So a few of these were B-sides. So what do you think we are? Who do you think we are? Model Citizen. And Under My Wheels were B-sides from that era. So let's see. Does it say? And this is during the area where he was really coked out. This is the area where he doesn't remember recording. I think that there's a 3-album period there where Alice Cooper says he doesn't remember writing or recording those albums. It's just on black vinyl, this one, but still really dig the what do they call it? Really dig the cover. Can't think of what they call it when they stamped. Johnny Cash, Classic Cash, early mixes, Hall of Fame series. Again, double LP. And let's see, all tracks previously unreleased. Saturday morning coming down. Get it all. Just instead of reading them all. This one was pressed in Germany. I want to say this one was on colored vinyl. I'm not 100% sure, though. Yeah, this one's on black vinyl as well. Man, that's super heavy. I feel like that's about 200-gram vinyl right there. But I pick up, anytime they do Johnny Cash for Record Store Day, I always pick it up. This was the number 1 album. This is really the only album that I felt like I had to get for Record Store Day. And this is, of course, the Slave to the Grind. I've never even seen an original pressing of Slave to the Grind while I was out digging. I did find their debut 5 or 6 years ago for like $20, and even that's going for like $50 or $60 now. But you never run across these, and this is a fantastic album. They didn't do the best job with the artwork, especially the logo. It doesn't even look like they tried to clean it up, which surprises me because Run Out Groove usually does a good job. The painting is one thing, but they should have at least, like I said, they should have tried to clean up that logo. But so I am kind of disappointed about that. I don't believe the original was a gatefold either. One of you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but and this one's on red vinyl, and it's a double LP. I believe there's some bonus tracks on here too. I think it said includes 4 bonus tracks. And this is kind of disappointing too, because it was advertised on the Record Store Day website as 2,500 worldwide, and on here it says 4,000 worldwide. And that's something I've noticed the last couple Record Store Days, where the website will say one thing, and then you get the record, or you end up finding out online later that they actually pressed quite a bit more than what was advertised. So that's kind of disappointing. So the record store I went to only got 3 copies of this, whereas like the Johnny Cash, they have like 15 copies of. Again, the Alice Cooper, they only had 1 copy. This one they had 3. This one they only had 1 copy, and I don't even know that I saw this on the list. I may have. So this is a band that's been around since the 70s. This is Wino Weinrich's band, his first band. I don't remember when their first album was released. I have all of their albums, though. When their last album came out in, I think, 2018, the store I went to ended up having copies of all of their albums, so I bought them all, as well as a comp. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I don't know what it was. It just wasn't the Wino that I was used to from Planet Caravan? Something Caravan. Spirit Caravan. And I can't think of the other band he was in. Oh my goodness. Anyway. So I saw this. Anyway, so I was going through my CD collection last year and cleaning out CDs, and I've actually got a whole stack of stuff that I got 3 huge stacks here of stuff, duplicates and CDs that I just don't play, that I just sold on one of the YouTube sites. And anyway, I was going through and re-listened to the Obsessed albums, and I absolutely loved them. So anyway, this is their new album, Incarnate. I believe this is their new one. I didn't even look. Is this a fully remastered? Okay, yeah. New liner notes. So this is one of their older albums. So I must have this one. Regardless, I didn't have any other albums on vinyl, so I went ahead and grabbed this one. Again, double album. Let's see if I can get it open. And let's see. This one, it says it's on marbled vinyl. So let's see what it looks like. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it. Red with some black marbling. It almost looks like a brown with the mix. But just really good Doom. Yeah, it's almost like an orangish brown more than a red. But so really happy to have that one. This next one, I was kind of disappointed. I went to 2 stores because Scott asked me to pick up a copy if I ran across an extra. So the store that I went to only had 1 copy, and the second store I went to had none. So this is Real Live Volume 1, Frank Marino, Mahogany Rush. When was this? 2001. And he's still touring. He hasn't done a new album since, I believe, the 80s, but he is still touring to this day, or he was until coronavirus hit. But let's see. Club Soda Concert Hall, Montreal, September 8th, 2001. So there you go with that. Let's see what color. Did it say what color it was? Double white vinyl. Oh no. Oh, it just says double vinyl. So all on black vinyl for the most part, other than the Wino. So that's kind of surprising too. But like I said, man, the prices, everything was double albums this year, and all of it was $35 and over. It was insane. Then they also had a couple boxes of RSD leftovers for the last few years. There was one album that I was really disappointed last drop that I didn't get, and it was the Primus. And I didn't get it because I thought I had an OG copy, and it was Frizzle Fry. I should have checked. So I didn't have an OG copy of Suck on this, and I absolutely love this. This is their first album, and it's also a live album from '89. and it's fantastic. The version of Tommy the Cat on here is killer. So I ended up grabbing that, and they still had it priced for like $25. So pretty much what it was going for last record store day. The stuff from this year's record store days, they still had priced at the same price. And then the stuff from previous record store days, they had, 10, 20%, 10, 15, 20% off. Oh, cool. So it comes with some 3D glasses. And, oh, that's cool. It's a blue marbled vinyl. So really looking forward to spinning this. Man, when this came out, I played it so much. I love Primus. I've told stories about seeing them back in the 90s. Such an amazing band live. But, so suck on this. And then I was flipping through their stuff in the back, and I've been looking for this band stuff. I would love to find original pressings, but they just never pop up. And one of my all-time favorite punk bands, but this is Penis Envy from Crass. Just a fantastic album. If you haven't heard Crass, UK anarcho punk band. Even when I was heavily into punk in the early 90s and getting into the hardcore scene, I've never had the politics of bands like this, but the music is just so good. And there's just so much to like about it. If you're into, I mean, number one, the band was so far ahead of their time. I believe they started doing stuff in '76. And I can't remember, was their first album 79, right around there. But such an amazing band. And I highly recommend checking them out if you haven't. But Crass, Penis Envy. That's pretty much it, guys. Spent way too much. Very happy with what I got. The one that disappointed me is nobody got copies of the UFO live album. I don't know how limited it was. Kevin asked me to grab a copy for him, and I wanted to grab a copy for myself, and I didn't run across any. So hopefully there's a couple stores locally that are only doing online, so maybe it'll pop up online. But that's it, guys. Take care. I hope you guys have a good record store day. Subscribe. That's it. Bye.